I know I said I love toxic romance stories, but I'm about to spill you some tea. Folks, the worst thing a man could do is fall head over heels for a nonchalant bad boy. Baby, you let that man go. But when it comes to anime, it's such a thrill when these bad boys come out of their shells and actually make us swoon with heartwarming love tales. Look no further! We're diving into the 10 anime shows that feature the classic bad boys fall for the good girl trope. We're starting this list with the perfect idea of a bad boy, Koikimo. What screams bad boy better than a hot bachelor, super rich, insanely intelligent, and is actually the ladies' man who's got all heads rolling when he passes?
お疲れ。
やっぱ代理イケメンだわ。
Well, the only unintelligent thing about him in the series is falling for his sister's best friend, who's actually really just a minor. Our protagonist, Rio, is a cool and confident businessman who seems to have it all together, but when he meets high school student Ichika, everything changes. Rio falls head over heels for her, but there's just one problem. Ichika can't stand his sassy ass. The bad boy drama unfolds as Rio tries to win over Ichika's heart with his smooth moves and charming personality, while also proving he's got nothing to do with the hot female squirming all over him. Turns out Ichika isn't easily swayed, and Rio's hilarious antics that follow will have you laughing out loud throughout this show. Ichika's that girl who rolls the daring young man through the mud, shapes him, and takes him to the school for character development. If she could do that, then she's about to take the Avatar out of business, cause I believe she could save the world. Koikimo features a love story that's as sweet as it is funny. Rio's got zero problems and Ichika's adding about 99 extra. Coming next on the list is Wolf Girl and Black Prince. We have the awkward student and that one boy in school who's guaranteed to make her life a living hell while in a garden of roses. Erika is a high school girl who's desperate to fit in with the cool girls. And then there's Koyoya, the cool guy and some hotshot who thinks he's all that. Actually, he is. Careful, ladies. This Koyoya is so whipped that he makes whipped cream look unwhipped. I really hope you're getting the concept in this and not thinking about cheesecake. Erika's desperation to look cool drives her to Tokyo, where the engines of the car finally break down. For these high schoolers, being cool meant dating a hot dude, so Erika takes a photo of a random boy on the street to show off to the girls in her class, only for him, Koyoya, to end up going to the same school as her. Somebody say awkward. So Koyoya isn't your typical bad boy. He's cold, a jerk, a brat, and has a gun held to Erika's head every time, making her life difficult. Erika requests his help to act like a paid boyfriend, and to her surprise, he agrees. But on the condition she becomes his pet slave. Meow. As the two navigate the ups and downs of their fake relationship, the sparks fly and the laughs come fast and furious. From awkward dates to misunderstandings galore, Erika and Koyoya will have you in stitches. But remember, there are always complications to every bad boy's past and personality. Moving on to the 8th, the devil is a part-timer. Folks, the devil's no longer gatekeeping the gates of hell. He's moved to Tokyo, and on his bucket list, he wants to create havoc and destruction. It's another bad boy alert time, but this time we're not dealing with an egocentric rich mogul. We're dealing with the Demon King, Mao. Mao is pursued from his world by an enigmatic demon slayer. What he doesn't expect is to lose his powers after crossing worlds and end up as a nobody working at McRonald's Burgers to prevent a copyright violation. Mao has to indulge in conventional human activity by doing math, taking out garbage, waiting tables, and making money to survive while preparing a master plan to get his evil back. As for Amelia, well, she's pretty. A stalker. A chaotic redhead, but also a maniac and a stalker. Seeing it's her job to keep Mao in check as the hero and knight of the church. Mao falls for Emelina Justina, but their opposing worlds and his demonic nature cause chaos. The clash of good versus evil and love versus hate puts the characters in a wildly entertaining ride, that's for sure, to keep you on the edge of your seat. This show will keep you in the mood for a laugh-out-loud comedy with a side of bad boy drama. Look no further than The Devil's a Part-Timer. In 7th place, My Little Monster is about finding love in unexpected places and unexpected bad boys. Shizuku is a studious and introverted girl who has no time for romance. That is, until she crosses paths with the rebellious and unpredictable Haru. I can tell you a few things about him. He's a bad student, he's always getting into fights, Haru is everything nonchalant. doesn't give a shit about global warming, BBLs, Elon Musk, and your mom.
Don't you talk about my mother!
As for the last word, nah, it's not true. Your mom holds a special place in my heart, and we at Anime H love her. But Haru? The list of his red flags goes on and on. Likewise, Shizuku and Haru's relationship couldn't be more different. They get together when Shizuku is tasked by her teacher to get the notorious Haru serious with his academics. As they navigate the ups and downs of high school life, they discover a connection that's impossible to ignore. The show is packed with laugh-out-loud moments and a heartwarming romance sparked by Haru's bad boy love confessions for Shizuku. At 6th place on this list, we have Say I Love You. Everyone has that one person they met in high school that changed them from being a shy introvert student who loves to hide in the shadows. And if you didn't, that's cool, cause I'd still be gang with you. For Mei, she meets Yamoto, who's everything that's the opposite of her. Say I Love You is a delightful feel-good anime that'll leave you grinning like a fool. It's the perfect anime for anyone who's ever been in love, wants to be in love, or just loves love. Regarding the bad boy genre and trope, Say I Love You is everything you want in a romance anime where the baddest boy in school ends with the simple girl. It's sweet, heartwarming, and innocent. Regarding the animation, let's say if you blink fast enough while watching, you'll be able to overlook how not so okay it looks. Before we move into number 5, we love giving quality to weebs because we know quality is what weebs deserve. Now imagine what liking and subscribing will help us accomplish as a channel if 100% of the viewers do that right now. Tapping these boobs at buttons. Well, keep us at our A game, so do want to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for that. Ooh. Moving to 5th place, we have Devil's Line. I know Grandma always says, rebuke the devil, but what if the devil comes with devastating charm, messy black hair, and a tall, muscular build? Now, that is not just any devil Tsukasa can afford to let go. The story follows a college student named Tsukasa Taira, who falls for the ultimate bad boy energy, Yuki Anazai. And by ultimate, I mean half-demon born a vampire. On the other hand, Yuki is stoic, acts mysterious, is selectively cold, and sometimes craves human blood. However, if there's something Yuki doesn't play about, it's his women. Yuki's got 99 problems, and Tsukasa's neck is one of them. This story follows our bad boy going to extreme lengths to protect Tsukasa from the looming danger. But hey, loving the devil comes with its loophole. Turning out Tsukasa's humanity and Yuki's demonic nature threatens their love and makes a pretty interesting twist along with Yuki's dark past. Get ready to swoon at heart-fluttering moments, mind-blowing action scenes, and leg-kicking confessions at forbidden love that defies nature. Next up, we have Skip Beat. Over here, we have Koyoko, a young girl who discovers that her childhood best friend and crush, Sho, has been using her as his personal servant. I mean, they say love is blind, but there's a thin line between blindness and being dumb. Fueled by anger and a desire for revenge, Koyoko decides to become a famous actress to outshine Sho. Along the way, she meets Ren, a handsome and mysterious actor, when sparks begin flying. But that's not all. Turns out Ren is a charming and egotistical actor, fitting nicely into that bad boy energy. For a man whose ego is bigger than his talent and sausage, it's insane how Koyoko manages to wrap it around her finger. The anime follows Koyoko's adaptation to the world of showbiz while handling her extra relationships. Turns out that not only do sparks fly, but it becomes a huge thunderstorm as baby girl must confront her feelings with both Sho and Ren. Go girl! At 3rd place, Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. If Beauty and the Beast got isekai'd into the anime world, then this masterpiece would have a contender. The story focuses on Sari, a human girl who's got more talk than her height could match. Her life takes a turn around when she's chosen to be the sacrifice to the King of the Beasts as a treaty to keep peace with the human world. As the 99th sacrifice, turns out she knew this day would come as she was adopted by her parents to replace her sister in a sacrifice. The bad boy trope, of course, is played by this cursed king who is everything stern, angry, dominant, and again, doesn't give two shits about global warming or penguins dying in the north. His curse reveals him as a half-beast who becomes a beautiful human on every night of a sacrifice. All along, his bad boy and arrogant side was a facade to hide his secret and also stir fear in the hearts of the people. The king and Sari navigate the world of romance as the king and queen while striving for acceptance being from two different worlds. Sugar Apple Fairy sits pretty in second place. I know you've seen Earl and the Fairy, but this. If I had the words to describe the concept, I'd say disgustingly good, annoyingly awesome, and painfully great. I think you get the logic now. Now, let's talk about Sugar Apple Fairy, a whimsical and heartwarming anime that follows the adventures of Anne and her fairy. Anne is an upcoming candy artisan who wishes to travel the capital and improve her craft. But in a world where fairies are treated as tools, she purchases Chalet to be her bodyguard. I can tell you a few things about him. Firstly, he's a warrior fairy, but don't let his outward looks fool you. He's a handsome but foul-mouthed man who has a sharp tongue and constantly teases Anne by calling her a scarecrow. I'm not a fan of Chalet, but I see the picture, bro. Of course, his attitude is based on the reason that he cannot stand humans. Anne wishes to befriend her new companion, but in the kingdom where fairies are treated as property upon possession of one of their wings, Chalet wants nothing to do with her. As the story continues, we get to see a protective side of Chalet that comes naturally as a lover than a bodyguard. Yes, folks, this bad boy melts faster than ice cream, head over heels in love with Anne.
の香りがするってする
Finally, My Happy Marriage is the cherry on this list. I don't know about you, but we ate good in the romance genre for 2023. My Happy Marriage explores a story that explores the complexities of arranged marriages and finding love in unexpected places, but in the arms of a misunderstood bad boy. Mio is a kind-hearted, simple, smart, and beautiful heiress who lives like a slave when her father brings home a new wife and a hideous daughter. The slave treatment stems from Mio being unable to use supernatural abilities that have been passed down in the family. She's labeled as the useless first daughter, and there's no better way to get rid of the shameful offspring than marrying her off to a ruthless commander, Kudo, who has turned down lots of proposals and broken many hearts. As Mio goes blindly into marriage like a puppet, what they don't expect is the ruthless commander actually caring and loving her. Considering true affection is something she's never experienced since her mother died, Kudo goes to extra lengths to protect Mio, also bringing her to the beautiful world of love. I know you enjoyed this as much as I did, but here's the catch. Let me know in the comments what list you'd like us to do next and which anime should have been on this list. On this note, that's a wrap, weebs. You made it this far, so like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tea. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.